Hello, welcome back to Campsol Questions. This is episode 5. We've had lots of emails, and to help me answer those, I'm not alone. I've got Julie and Paul in the studio. Hi guys, how you doing? Ready for all the questions and answers? There's been a lot coming through, has there?
Oh, there has, yes.
Okay, so last time we tried to answer a few on various things. We've got some, I believe, today that we're covering again, but in a little bit more detail, and some new topics come up.
Yeah.
So where would you like to start, Julie?
Right, some of the questions we couldn't answer properly last time, so we've got clarification on them. Okay. So let's start with those, yeah?
Rightio.
Okie dokie. So, Craig,
yep. He's asked who we are, what qualifications have we got. We're not actually giving you any advice, we're just passing on information. Because of our relationship with the town hall, we can ask questions and we just pass on the information. We're not saying anybody should do anything or they shouldn't do anything, that's all it is. And between us, we've probably got 20 years experience with the council. I think we've seen 5 mayors, nearly 30 councillors, we've seen architects, lawyers, all kinds of things, and we can ask questions, and that's what we do, and we just pass on that information.
And that's what this forum is, isn't it? This all the videos we're doing. Yeah. So it's not to give advice, it's not to tell people what they should be doing or shouldn't be doing, it's just passing on the information the council want to pass through. And any other questions on that?
Craig also asked about an email address for the notifications.
This is the notifications of the change of responsibility of the council?
Yeah.
Okay.
but we're going to get onto that in a minute because we've got other... He asked about a Facebook page as well.
Yeah, he asked about a Facebook page. We don't really need one because that's not what we're there for. We're not there to offer advice or
as far as Campsol Questions it
goes. Yeah. We just do this. We give out the information that we can get.
People ask questions. We ask the town hall. We make sure we have the right answers. Yeah. We don't just give it out willy-nilly. We do double check that we're giving the right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we just pass it on.
Well, that clears that up. Yeah. Excellent. Yeah. Okay. So, any other questions on what's happening with Campsol and what people are going to be interested in?
Yes, lots. Right. Okay. So, one more thing Craig did ask about the map.
Oh yeah, he asked about the map that we showed on a previous episode. It was actually a part of the Plan Partial, and it was just part of C sector. The Plan Partial will be too big to get in one screenshot.
Right. Okay.
But if he wants to see all of it, or if anybody wants to see all of it, if they go on to Campsol Today, go into the useful numbers section.
That's the website. Campsol Today, is it .com or .es?
Campsol Today, if you put it into Google, it will come straight up.
Fine, okay.
Go into useful numbers, there's an article called the Campsol Plan Partial. If they go into there's links to both the A sector Plan Partial and the BCDF.
And the Plan Partial is just the plan of the roads and the houses? That's
the development plan that the developer should have worked to.
Right, okay.
But they didn't, so that's why
So that's all available online?
All available there, just...
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. Right, so the next question, Steve asked about green waste.
Okay, we talked about this.
Which we have talked about, yes.
Any movement on that at all?
Right, it's the same situation. The company have put in their tender, but it has to go through the due process. Okay. So it's not going to happen in the next week. It is going to happen, but it's going to take time.
So the process is underway, but we don't know any more details as far as that goes. Okay, fair enough.
Okay. It's part of an EU incentive. They've brought in lots of regulations about composting, green waste, not just garden waste, but also food and things like that. And it's sort of caught everybody on the hop. So everybody's catching up. But hopefully this is an answer, but it's got to go through the tendering process, which does take time.
Okay, so it's happening.
Yeah.
So Steve, it's happening, but we don't know when.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, any others?
Another one on street lights.
Okay, street lights.
Street lights.
Okay, what's happening now?
I'll let Paul do that one.
Street lighting will be part of the plan to finish Campsol, which the town hall are in the middle of changing the system so that they can take over as developer. Once they've done that, then they can start planning to do it. Obviously, the plans are going through the tendering stage for the dual carriageway for Avenida de Cavachos. When that's done, they'll come in, they'll do the road and they'll do the lights, and then they'll move on from there. Obviously, they haven't got the money to do it straight away, so it's going to be done in stages.
Okay.
They will decide the priorities, they will decide where they're going to go next. But that's the street lighting. The street lighting is part of the completion of Campusol that the council are taking on.
But bear in mind, it will only be the public roads.
Yes,
it
of
still
course.
will not be the private
The
roads.
private roads are obviously up to the homeowners in each individual polygon to decide what they want to do.
Right. Yeah, we spoke about this as far as people setting up their own organisations and things. Right. Okay. But the main streets, it's all underway. It's just the process, and this is the process as well with the signing the letter. So once they've done all that, then they can actually start the work.
Yeah.
Certainly.
It's all part of the jigsaw.
Yeah. I think in previous years, the mayors have got into trouble and had to go to court for spending money that they shouldn't have. So they're making sure they do it properly, which is why the notifications have gone out, and they're taking over Campusol, and then they can legally spend the money on Campusol.
So this whole process is very different because a lot of people have got their opinions of what's happening with Campusol and with elections, things like this, and things not happening, some things happening, and things like this. This is actually a big difference to Campusol, isn't it?
Yeah, huge
because the responsibility for Campusol is actually become
The town hall.
it's the town hall.
Yeah.
Okay.
But they want to do it legally. They don't want, there is an opinion that, why don't they just send some people down and JCBs and plant and just do it?
Yeah.
They can't do that. They've got to do it legally. If they don't, they'll be liable for misappropriation of public funds, and they'll end up in Totalna court, like has happened with previous mayors.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what else we got? What's next?
Right. We've been asked if we can shed any light on the waste ground as you come into B sector towards the commercial centre.
So as you come into the bit where you turn left, but you've got the right of way.
That's it.
And just on your right there.
Yeah.
Okay. So
The answer is no.
you can't shed any light on it.
No.
Let's be honest. Okay, but there's things are happening there, though, aren't they?
Things are happening, but until this company puts in planning permission, no one knows anything. They can erect a fence, they can do what they want, but until they put in planning to actually erect buildings and that, no one knows what they're doing.
Okay, so it's watch your space and
It's
see
just,
what happens.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
fair enough.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Right.
There's somebody wrote in about the signs that have appeared in the fenced off areas on C.
At the bottom of the hill, near the Rambler.
Yeah.
And on C13, which is the other side of the hotel. There was a lot of conjecture about it was the town hall had sold the land to these people and they were advertising it for sale, or it was an estate agent that had put in there. It's not. We did contact them, Victoria Player.
That's the company that owns the land, is it? Okay.
And they said the land belongs to them. They are going to develop it, but not quite yet, because they've got two big complexes in Alicante that they've got to finish first. But they will be doing it. It could be a year, it could be 2 years, it could be more than that. But that's what they're doing. And obviously they've put their placards up to say this is our land.
So the placards are the company that own it?
Yeah.
Okay, it's not just advertising, random advertising?
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
No. And then we've had another question about disabled parking.
Oh yeah, we talked about this last time, didn't we?
Yeah.
What's happening?
Right, we've actually had meetings with the town hall, and we have had confirmation that we're going to have 2 disabled bays on the entrance to the commercial centre.
So one on each side of the entrance?
So one by Mercer's, one by to let to sell, and then on the exit, one by the vets and one by the opticians.
Okay, so they're a bit more sort of central to people's access
actually
anyway.
park and just walk in.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So that's good news then?
It's good news.
Yeah.
And the taxi ranks will be going down to the lower car park, so there'll be more parking as well.
I'm not sure I've ever seen a taxi there.
No, you haven't. I don't think.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm sure there have been, but yeah. But no, that's good. Better use of that space, you think? Okay,
Yeah.
that's a good thing.
And also was asked about disabled access to the rear car park behind the commercial centre.
Oh, the overflow car park.
The overflow.
Yeah.
And again, it's been levelled. The gardening group have put the hedge in, put the arches in, and we have been given permission now to lower the pavements on both sides for disabled access.
Where the arches are through, so you can lower the pavement.
That's it.
And getting back onto the path at the other side?
And the other side, but just on the first arch.
Yeah, okay.
Not on every arch.
Okay, so there's going to be easy access there.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
So if you have a shopping trolley or a buggy or whatever, you can actually come from one side straight to the other.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Progress?
That's progress.
And who's
definitely.
watering the oleanders?
Well, actually, it's that one over there and my son.
It's good to know they're being watered. So what have we got next on the agenda?
Notifications. We had a letter asking if they'd stop because things have gone quiet. Basically, they've been tidying up what they got left on Sector A. They're now moving on to Sector B, and the notifications will be done by collection, so that 3 days a week, Monday, Wednesday and Friday, there'll be somebody in the social centre on Sector B who will have the necessary paperwork. It will be done again in street order, so if your name isn't published, and it will be published on Campus Hall today again, if your name isn't on there, don't turn up because they won't have your paperwork.
The street.
The name of the street,
The name of the
not the
street.
people, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so every week he's going to be doing several different streets.
Yep.
And what other information have we got on that? Because some people might be away, or they might not be there when their week comes up.
There's a proxy arrangements are being finalised at the moment. That will be publicised again as soon as it's available, and they're going to make some arrangement for people who aren't here or people who are away or whatever to actually receive them either by proxy or whatever they arrange. But that is in the pipeline.
Okay.
So from last Wednesday, on a Monday, Wednesday, Friday, between 9:30 and 1:30, there'll be someone in the office of the social centre.
Just down the hill from
just down
the bank and that
from the
area.
bank.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it will be advertised on Campus Hall today and
Shared on Facebook.
shared on the Facebook pages.
Okay, so hopefully a lot of
What
people can get.
streets will be available that week?
So it's more convenient to sort of pop along there in your own time in one of those slots rather than
Staying,
waiting for somebody to knock on the door.
Yeah.
Okay, and that's why they've done it, yeah?
That's why they've done
Okay.
it. Yeah.
Okay, great.
Once they've finished all the streets on B, any people that haven't collected their notifications, they will knock on the doors.
Right,
Yeah.
okay. So,
Yeah.
so you've still got an opportunity if you can't make it that week to go in there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, great.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's that one. Okay. Green waste bins. There's been a lot of complaints about rubbish, not enough green waste bins. So as of this week, the council have started supplying another 20 waste bins on
okay.
Campus Hall.
Right,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. Now, if there's a street that thinks they need extra waste bins, they can contact the email address, Campus Hall Questions, and let us know what street it is. As long as there is room for them and they are needed, then we can ask the town hall if they can supply an extra one.
And that's extra to the 20
Extra
that have been...
to the 20.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's handy actually, and that's going to... We talked about the green waste before, and it's going to hopefully alleviate a bit of that.
Yeah.
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 Okay.
This isn't garden waste. The green waste bins are the...
Oh, for green...
the green, as in colour green, not the garden.
Right, okay.
Sorry.
So it's just normal waste bins,
Normal waste
but just more
bins.
capacity.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because there has been a lot of household waste being put by the bins, kicked over the floors, etc.
Right, yeah.
So because there's people on holiday, etc., we do need extra capacity.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's also the bulky waste, things like furniture, things like appliances. The council have changed because there's been problems with collection and with notification. and they've changed the system now. Don't contact Linea Verde now. Contact the town hall by phone, and they will take your address. They'll collect it from your address, and they'll tell you what day they're gonna collect it. So you can, if you phone up on a Monday and they say we'll collect it on Thursday, you can put it out Wednesday night,
and they'll come along
and they'll
and collect
collect it
it.
on Thursday.
Yeah.
Okay, so no more Linea Verde, is it?
No more
No more
Linea
Linea
No more Linea
Verde.
Verde for that. The number's going to be on the bottom of the screen. It's 968 333 294. We'll leave it on the screen for a few seconds. So if you have got any large waste, then you call them. They'll come and get it. Is that right?
Yep.
Fantastic. It's going to save a lot of problems, isn't it?
It is, hopefully.
Okay, what else have we got?
Right, and finally,
Finally?
a bit of fun.
Okay.
Campusole Fun Day
Right.
for the children and big children.
And what's a Campusole Fun Day?
Right, the Business Association and the Town Hall have got together and arranged a Campusole Fun Day. Well, it's not, it's an afternoon. Between 5 and 8 p.m, we're closing off the top part of the B sector car park.
Right.
So outside Mercer's and to buy to let to sell. They're going to put an enormous inflatable slide and have a foam party. So all different coloured foams.
You are so excited about this.
I am. I'm going to get dirty.
Yeah. Well, that'll be on the next episode. So it's multiple colour foam, and you dive in and have fun.
And you have
How much
fun.
does it cost, Julie?
Nothing.
Absolutely free to
It is
participate.
absolutely, totally free.
Okay.
It will be held in the car park, coming towards the commercial centre, so the foam won't actually go into the bars unless people take it there.
Should be fun.
Yeah.
Should be fun. And does that wrap things up for today?
That wraps things up for today.
Okay, great. Covered quite a lot today. Thank you for that. I'll put the email up as well, so you can see how to contact us, and I'll put the telephone number up as well, so you can call about any large items of waste that were mentioned as well. Thanks, guys. That's it for today. We'll be back with another one very, very shortly. But from all of us here, I'm looking forward to the phone.
Oh, so am I.
See you soon.